Hello my friends, a perfect weather for filming, just a little bit foggy over there. Hopefully you can see it. Yeah, very far away there is the fog downstairs. Well, today I want to speak about the hate, not just on the internet but in general, and about those annoying persons who tell you what to do. Believe me, I have lots of the experience with that stuff. You know, there are so many people around who really want to drag you down in your efforts to improve, to upgrade, update. They always tell you what it is better to do, not being even experts in specific field. For example, I had so many advisors in my life about aviation. Should I go to become an airline pilot or should I go to do something else? And there were multiple people also from my friends who told, what are you doing? You shouldn't go there, you know. Why? Pilot, come on. Do you really think you can be a pilot? And actually it's the worst thing that your relatives or your friends start to drag you down. I call those people crabs, and indeed even your parents, your other relatives, anyone from your circle could be that crab, not just one but many. Why do I call those people crabs? Well, if you put crabs in a bucket, all of the crabs, they have pretty much good chance to escape the bucket and survive, not getting into the crab soup, but they start to drag each other down. So then one crab wants to climb, the other one in the bottom, he just literally grabs his fella, probably saying that everyone should be at the same level. So that is what is happening in your life. And it really doesn't matter what you want to achieve in your life. You'll always have those crabs. You'll always have those people who will demotivate you and who will tell you what to do based on their vision of this world. Plus, there is the special category of those crabs. They're called haters. They just envy your success and they'll grind you down no matter what. They'll go to your comments, if you speak about my videos, and they will type all of the hateful stuff for you, trying to kick you out from the way you selected. If you have haters, my friends, it means that you succeed in something. And also people who question your dreams, your personal achievements, they'll tell you, oh, you do something wrong. Oh, you need to turn away from determination you selected. So you need to listen to yourself, listen to your mind and heart, and understand what you really want to achieve in your life. And I have this, public experience. I have a YouTube channel, I have other social media platforms. One of my channels is quite successful, but all the time from the first video I published, I always have some sort of the hate or people who tell me what to do and what to film about. And at first, yes, I was so much concerned about those comments. Oh, maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I should improve here. Maybe I should improve there. But after all, it all doesn't really matter. And I start to read comments less nowadays, unfortunately, because of the hate and people who tell, oh, Denys, you should stick to that one. Oh, Denys, you should stick to Ukrainian updates. Oh, Denys, why are you playing those video games? Are you a boy or what? You're a grown adult man. What are you doing? So the comments like that, and it's relative to any sort of the freaking topic. For example, like 2-3 days ago, I filmed about this New York new mayor, Mamdani. I want to speak about it. I went openly to my own channel. It's called Captain Denys. But the nickname of the channel is actually a trash channel where I publish everything without any sort of the limits. Well, just maybe YouTube platform may limit me in something. And here I can use even the word fuck. Yes, like that, because I want to show you real me. And I don't care if you like me. I don't care if you don't like me. I just have this internal feeling to tell what I want to tell about. If I have some tiny little thoughts, like for example, yesterday I filmed about this beauty contest. Is it a topic of the channel? Absolutely, it's some bullshit. But I was surprised about the news and I told about it. I filmed the video, which is almost 13 minutes long, I guess. So it's interesting for me to speak about this bullshit. Yes, I understand that it's bullshit compared to my main channel, Ukrainian Update, but it's my main job, dedication, full time, every day I'm filming that stuff. Here I use this channel for the psychotherapy. I stream also almost every day here because I like it. Not because someone likes what I do, not because someone hates what I do, but I feel the need for myself over here. And then I read comments, "Oh Denys, you're so wrong about Mom Dummy. He's the best human being in the world. A second Jesus Christ, freaking angel. He came from the sky to save New York from ugly freaking Trump. You know nothing about politics, or you know nothing about American politics. Stick to the front lines update. Stick to your topic, Ukraine." Well, in this case, I also may suggest to those kind of the commentators, you may stick this middle finger right into your arse if you are so annoyed, because I don't freaking care about what you type out there. Whether you like me or not, I will continue to tell about Mom Dummy, about Donald Trump, about everyone around, because I feel like that. Yeah, you see, sometimes I could be even rude, but for majority of my audience, I'm not that kind of the person, of course. I respect my audience, and thank you guys for watching me, for pressing likes, and for communication on the streams. I really respect my audience. But those people who think that they understand this world and try to teach me something, I don't have respect towards them. If I want to learn something, I'm gonna do it myself, or I will hire a teacher, okay? I will never ever listen any sort of the commentator who might tell me what to do, all right? So yeah, if some commentator like that is already typing the comment, I should stick to something, I already told what to do. And guys, I always want to be honest with my audience. So if I think that this guy is an idiot, like I tell about Donald Trump, or if I don't like someone, as I've told about, for example, Mom Dummy, let's use this name once again. So people start to accuse me that I called him a communist, but I never called him a communist. I called him a populist, and like, what is happening in the comment section? So yeah, I will read less of the comments. Still, if you want like to propel this video, you may comment something, but I'll scroll just a little, you know, and the top comments, of course, I will read. I will put my hearts there, so you may still write those, but I will not go deep to the bottom, reading every hater or every teacher, those some sort of the crabs. I already told once on a stream the story with my let's call him friend, yeah, because before he was really my friend. We used to study in one state flight academy. We both thought that flying is not for money, but for passion. Most of all, money is just a beneficial part of the pilot's job. So we shared like this common values and the view on the life, and especially career. After we graduated, we went to the same airline, and we were flying there for years, and I became captain before him. And a couple of times, as I remember, we were flying together, some of the short flights. He was my first officer, but he is older than me, 2 or 3 years older. And I felt that he was really envied that he is a first officer, I already a captain. Well, because I had such an open, good relation with everyone in the airline, I never tell people what to do, and I understand how more or less organization works, that you should have good relations with instructors, with everyone, with flight attendants, with other pilots. But that guy, he was so ambitious, and he was really smart. I mean, for the knowledge, he was way smarter than me in some of the theory, aviation in general. He was smarter than many of the instructors, but he couldn't control himself. He always was this some sort of the teacher, telling what to do to everyone, also to instructors. Just imagine, we're at the regular lesson, there is an instructor, a guy who is 50 with something years old, and my friend tells this instructor that he is wrong in some of the aspect, and it's better not to do like this, it's better to do like that. And yes, that particular remark could be kind of helpful, but he tried to teach instructor in front of everyone, so you may understand why he was not a captain. But in next airline, he was actually promoted for captain. He started to fly as a captain. So he left the first airline, and I went to fly to Indonesia because my airline bankrupt. And later on, again, we started to fly in the same airline, but he was a captain back then, and I started to fly on Boeing 737 before I flew on ATR. So they took me as a first officer at least for a year. So he always called me, Denys, we should fly together, Denys, we should fly together. But I never agreed because that guy has his own personal complex. He wanted to show me that he is a captain now in a cockpit and I'm a first officer or what. So I have never planned any sort of the flights with him, and in less than a year I was promoted for captain position myself already on Boeing because I had the captain's experience before. And he was so surprised. He was even in a sad mood. Then we met and I say to him, oh, I am now on a captain's course now on airline, soon I'm gonna go on the flight simulator, soon I'm gonna be on the line training program for captain's position. And he was like, I don't understand what is happening in this airline. Okay. Like he was really disappointed. And you know, after all, this guy was kind of crazy. Maybe I still bad in judging people's behavior, judging their personality, because for me it was not evident at first, but later, after several years, I just quit my friendship with him because this guy is crazy. By the way, he left Ukraine for United States of America. He's flying somewhere on some sort of the jet. I don't know details, but he's flying in USA. He obtained the FAA license and flying, I don't know, with this U4U stuff or with a green card. I don't really care, actually. I have my thing to do here on the channel and channels, let's say. So yeah, you have this kind of the experience your entire life, and even your mates, friends may envy you and they may drag you down, and you need to be focused on what you do. Yeah, I'm like a teacher now. Yeah, I'm telling you what to do. You need to be focused. Especially it is funny because I know that most of the people who watch my Ukrainian updates, they're older or way older than me. So actually I don't have right to teach you guys. And it's up to you what you want to do in this life. Maybe you like those crabs, you like to obey their will, but I'm not that guy. And we have just a single life here on this planet Earth, on this freaking ball flying somewhere. We just found here, we didn't choose to have this life, but we have it, and I would spend it, you know, for what I want, not for other people want from me. That's why I'll continue to tell about Donald Trump, Mamdani, Zelensky, my pure freaking thoughts about every sort of a topic, because I want to be honest with you. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If you consider me wrong, okay? You have your own personal ideas, personal attitude. If you really hate what I say, don't watch me. Unsubscribe. You always have this freedom. I'm not this Russian television all the time, every night telling you how America is bad and Russia is good. If you don't like what I say, just don't watch it, okay? So it's very simple. Internet gives you this freedom. I don't watch, for example, Ukrainian updates from some other YouTubers because I do it myself. For me, it's better to discover some sort of the Telegram channels, or maybe some experts or authors on X, such a shitty word, Twitter. Okay, so I follow some of the experts, and based on their data, I give my own perspective, my opinion, and still somehow people watch. But I want to tell how I see the situation. Maybe I'm wrong again, but I just want to tell how I feel it really is. I don't think that in general I have some sort of the bad opinion about things happening in the world. I think that I can articulate those in my videos to make them logical. But for me personally, it is difficult sometimes because English is not my native language. So of course I have some sort of the barrier. And by the way, there are also lots of the English teachers, like native speakers, who teach me how to spell particular word correctly. I don't freaking care. If people mainly understand me, I'm quite okay with that. If I need to improve my English pronunciation, something like that, I would hire a teacher, as I already told you. All the data is available out there. So if I do not ask for some certain advice in something, it's better not to advise me anything or to tell me what to do, okay? It's the normal behavior, I think, in every sort of the dialogue. Don't push the horses, as Usyk says. And if I have many views on my main channel with my level of English, and on Pilot Blog as well, sometimes there are many, it means that people understand me, which is good. And if I someday feel that I need to know more, okay, I'll do my stuff, I'll try to improve. I understand that. But for now, I'll better spend the time with my family and also filming videos and other sort of the activity. English is not #1 priority in my current life. So guys, for this video, I say to you, press like, or if you want, dislike, because I don't freaking care. I'll still be here filming shitty stuff which many people would not like. If you want to bear with me, bear with me. If no, have a nice day. And for awesome part of the audience, which is majority, guys, I wish you all a peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time. Ciao.